How we feeling, everybody? How we doing? There we go. Your next comic. He's here all the time. He's a good buddy of mine. Keep it going for Matt Somerstein.
How about the dashing and denim Bo Ballou? My God. Canadian tuxedo, be damned. Okay, what's up, guys? How you doing? Make some noise if you're coming from out of town. Cool. Make some noise if you live here in the city. Oh, great. Locals. Beautiful. That's cool. I just came from over by Union Square. I don't know if anybody's been in Union Square lately. There's this like countdown clock in Union Square. Have you guys seen it? It's counting down 7 years, but it's been at 5 years for 3 years now, so I'm not sure exactly where we're at, but apparently it has something to do with climate change. When it hits zero, there's no more time to recycle or something. And it's supposed to get us to be like, oh my God, clock's ticking, we gotta do something. But the effect it's really having is like, there's plenty of time. We'll get to it, you know? There's 7 years. What are you worrying about this for now? Well, don't worry. Day it hits zero, everyone's just gonna be like, oh, that was due today? Oh, fuck. Grab those cans, hurry! All right, here's a bummer to start. That's cool. Sorry, we mostly live in the city. That's cool. I've been living here for a while. Cool city. I like to be helpful here in the city, especially to tourists and stuff. Helpful on the subway. I don't know. People ask me for directions every single day. Little European families that shouldn't be at Broadway Junction, you know, they just inch up over to me. And they're so cute. They're like, are we in Soho? I'm like, we're in trouble. Like, I don't know. You guys gotta get out of here. My God, let's go. What are we doing, right? I don't know. Airbnb, it's a crime. Crazy stuff, man. I don't know. It's hairy in the city. I like to be helpful. I actually downloaded the Citizen app. Do you guys use the Citizen app? It's pretty racist, but it's supposed to track crime in the city. Sometimes it's accurate. I was walking downtown. I got a notification that I had been stabbed, so that was cool. But I have bad service, so I bled out. But I made it. I'm here. Good to see you guys. Do we have any Jews? Do we have any Jewish people here? It's self-identified, not you with the big cross. My God. All right. It's Passover next week is the reason I asked. Jews. Okay, we got one. He doesn't want to self-identify. Good job. You're smart. That's very important. You're going to make it. It's Passover next week. This might just be for him. Last year I went to a Passover Seder at an Orthodox house, and there was a gay couple there. And I didn't know that Orthodox Jews and gays got along. That was pretty interesting. So I was like, oh, wow, are you guys into this? And the Orthodox Jews were like, Matthew, it's 5783. People should be able to do what they want. And I totally agree. If you didn't get that one, the Jews are wacky. They're doing their own thing. They got their own calendar. Please do the reading before the comedy show, okay? I don't know. 5783. People used to say that all the time, too. Like, can you believe this is still going on? It's 2024. Things should be better. Can you believe this? It's 2024. Things should be better. I always wonder if people were doing like a different kind of bargaining at other times in history. You know, like the Salem witch trials, maybe. Someone was like, should we be burning these women aliveth? And the leader of the group is like, hey, it's 1612. Feels right, you know? Kind of just seems like where we're at. She's a witch. Fuck it. We're breaking some eggs. Don't even worry about it. It's good to see you guys. I just got back. I was down in Florida and Nashville last week. I went down to Nashville for my buddy's bachelor party, and then I went to Tampa for another bachelor party. So it was pretty crazy. I'm very broke. I just dropped $2,500 to go to fucking Tampa, Florida. So yeah, I don't know if you guys know this, but Tampa is the strip club capital of America. Most strip clubs per capita in Tampa. The Uber drivers are like, you got to go to this one, and the one you got to go to, the strip club you have to go to in Tampa, is located next to a Olive Garden restaurant. Which I thought was funny, you know, because Olive Garden, when you're there, your family. Strip club, when you're there, let's hope not. But it was Tampa, so odds weren't great. There was a male strip club on the other side of the Olive Garden, but we didn't make it to unlimited breadsticks. But maybe next time. It's a joke. I'm figuring it out. Thanks so much for being here. This is great. I don't know, man. I just keep dropping money on expensive weddings, expensive bachelor parties. And some of these relationships, I'm not... You know, it doesn't feel like the best investment, right? I feel like if you have to drop like $2,000 to $5,000 to go to a bachelor party and a wedding and they get divorced within a few years, you should be entitled to a refund, right? Maybe? Like they're in divorce court settling up and then I'm there with my lawyer, like, ahem. One more thing to get to, you guys. I don't know. It's expensive. It adds up. A lot of my friends got married last year. I went to a bunch of weddings, a bunch of bachelor parties. It was tough. Your married friends, they can't really hang out anymore. That's what I've been kind of finding out. I texted my married friend the other day. I was like, hey, man, what are you doing? He texted me back, oh, I'm hanging with my wife. I was like, again? What's the deal? You've been doing that a lot lately. I don't know. Whenever I text them now, I kind of feel like I'm like the side bitch. I feel like I'm like a mistress. I feel like I'm a Gumar from The Sopranos sometimes. I'm like, what do you mean you're not coming over? I'm telling her you were here with me the other night playing FIFA. She's gonna know. I just miss my friends. I went to one of my oldest friend's weddings in the vows. He's like, I'm so lucky I get to marry my best friend. and I'm sitting right there. Like, how could you do this to me? How could you do this to us? Come on, dude. I don't know, not so bad. I took some flights last week. It was a little hairy flying back from Florida. I got on the plane and I was still kind of drunk from the weekend, and I ended up sitting in the emergency exit row, and they're like, "Are you cool to save everyone's life?" I was like, "Sure." And then they walked away, and I saw that it was a Boeing Supermax 50, like the plane that has been falling apart. Wait, come back! I can't do this. I was just vaping in the airport bathroom. Please, I'm a felon. Help me. Crazy times. Expensive week. I don't know. It was tough. I dropped a lot of money. I just did my taxes, though. You guys do your taxes? You're late if not. I don't know. I'm not good at doing my taxes, so I befriended a CPA. I befriended a tax accountant. Her name is Jennifer Lopez. My tax accountant, her name is Jennifer Lopez. It's not J-Lo. You know, don't have a Puerto Rican do your taxes. But her name is Jennifer Lopez, so I call her Jenny from H&R Block. And she hooks it up. She was like, "Matt, don't be fooled by the forms that you got. Because I'm your friend Jenny from H&R Block." That's good. That's great. I was like, I see where you're going with this. I get paid a little, but I owe a lot. She was like, "No, only I can do the song. That's incredibly racist. Get out." I was like, Jenny, free job. I'm real. Tough stuff. It's been a weird start to the year. Well, it's not the start to the year. Let me catch up. I'm going through a breakup, actually. My longtime girlfriend broke up with me recently, so it's been tough. Trying to figure it out, trying to get back out there, you know. She was never on birth control for the 5 years that we were together. We mostly did pullouts, although she was getting sick of wiping up afterwards with napkins that I took from Chipotle. So sometimes we'd use these condoms. We'd use this brand of condoms called Lola. Have you heard of this brand Lola? They make like women's products, tampons. They also make condoms. They work, although I was always skeptical of a condom that had LOL in the name. Kind of felt like the joke was going to be on the three of us. And I don't make a lot of money. It's the theme of this set. I don't know. She was cool. We tried to keep it spicy over there. She was kinky, but she was also old-fashioned. Like, she liked being tied up, but like to railroad tracks. It was like a vaudeville thing. I don't know. She had OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. She struggled with it, but I actually thought it was kind of hot. It was like a turn on, turn off, 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 turn on, turn off. I don't know. We weren't that kinky. I thought we were in a dom-sub relationship. Turns out she was just a bully. Crazy stuff. I don't know, man. Trying to get back out there, trying to figure it out, going on dates and stuff. I actually just got ghosted by a girl that works in social media, which is kind of awkward, She didn't text me back. She was like, "Sorry, I was at work. I didn't see my phone." I was like, "What do you do for work?" She's like, "I refresh my phone every 10 seconds. It was terrible. Brand new joke, people. Thank you so much for being here. That's great. I felt it out there. You threw it back. That's okay. All right. No worries. Happy to be here. Happy it's the weekend. Not happy about my job. I don't like my job. My boss was in the office this week. I work for a drunk, like a real drunk, like a not fun anymore kind of drunk, like all day and all night. So it's weird. I get fired a lot, but it never really takes is kind of the thing, The next day always starts with a call, like, "Why aren't you at your desk?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm on my way. You don't remember. This is great. It's cool." I work at a bullshit startup. I don't know if that was clear. I don't know. It's one of those startups where there's money for fun things like booze and ping pong tables and not unnecessary things like heat. We didn't have heat this winter, but we're having fun. We are hiring at my bullshit startup because when you make no money, you got to expand. My boss has me going through the applicants, which is weird. Someone that applied for the job is a former college basketball player, and I know this because he wrote his shooting percentage on his resume. And it's like 70%, so let's give him an interview. I think he's earned it, Ball his life. I hope we do bring him in for an interview, just so I can be like, "Oh, good shooter, but low assist numbers. Do you not work well with others? Are you not a team player?" Ball his life at this startup where we make no money. It's great. Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna say something else. It's gonna come to me. Cool, man. I'm trying to get out of that job. I'm looking for a new job. No, actually, fuck that. Oh, it's 420. I smoke a lot of weed because I look like this, and I started smoking weed back in high school, but I'm from New Jersey, so like opiates were popular when I was in high school, and I just wanted to fit in, so I would run home and raid my parents' medicine cabinet, throw back pills, hope for acceptance. Nothing would happen though, and it's like, what pills did I take? And it turns out I stole my mom's Otezla prescription. So I didn't get fucked up, but I did see improvement in my postmenopausal osteoporosis. Which is beneficial in its own way.